Hello and welcome back to Buckland Junction. It's Al in the loft. It's Christmas Day 2020 and as I'm a widower and my daughter and grandson are in lockdown, I'm free to come and play trains up here. So this is kind of an update of the electrics. I've been doing a lot of electrics, and in part one of the electrics I had a short circuit on this branch line track, and I'll show you what it is, or what it was. After hours of searching my wiring, looking for a straight short or a bastard feed as they call it, this is what I found. Look, it's a piece of rail. It's a tiny piece of rail that was shot off from a track cutters, and it got lodged in a crossover between the two rails. Oh man, did that take some finding. It's a piece of rail that my track cutters had fired across the roof, and it became embedded in the crossover and shorted one rail to the next, and it took ages to find. I searched all my wire junctions and went through them all. No, all correct, red to red, black to black, and it turned out to be a little piece of rail that had shot across and short-circuited out two tracks together. Amazing what happens. And these are the wires that I have used pretty much throughout the layout. For my track buses, this is I think it's a 40 odd strands high quality speaker cable, which you can buy in 25 or 50 meter lengths. I'm on my second roll of that. It's a really quality cable, and the markings there too means branch line number 2. So that they go round in a complete ring around the layout, all the way around and back to the control desk. So it's supplied from both sides. This is what I use for my points motors. Is speaker wire again, 14 cores. That's quality stuff, and as some of my points are what can I say, about 10 meters from the control desk to some of these point motors, I didn't want to have any voltage loss, so that's the quality cable I'm using. I've been having a bit of a these are the relays. Let me see if I can get this to focus for you, because these are good relays. Come on, focus. Yeah, these are the relays I've been using. These are latching relays. I've had to change my plans a little bit, because certain sections now are fully working on the layout, but when you put a train into a section with 2 points isolating that section from each end, for some reason the locomotives were still moving up and down, even the points were switched against them. That's why I've had to have a bit of a rethink, and I've had to put in extra isolators, track isolation. I'll show you. In a rush to get the rails down, I didn't put isolators in, and I'll show you how I've done them. Instead of taking the rails up, I've been cheeky and made my own little way of isolating rails. Here we go. Yeah, just simply add the glue. One of these little glue bottles makes it really easy. Kind of fire it through. This catches the rails, and then later when it's nice and dry, one, you won't be able to see it because it's clear. Yes, later when it's dried and clear, we'll cut those, and they will also be make isolated sections from here onwards. So yeah. So here we have the isolated track joints now. If I had a Dremel I would have cut them with a Dremel, but the PVA glue has got them you know, captivated nicely. And my toy of choice is my old grinder with a 1mm blade in. If I had a Dremel I would have Dremeled them, but I haven't, so that's the isolators. In a rush to put the tracks together I forgot to put isolators in, so there's another one breached. And yeah, the trains run across them just like any other rail joint. So that's a cheeky way of isolating sections of track, and without having to take it up again and put plastic joiners in like those ones there. But yeah, these are kind of problems you find. I've had to put isolators in here because I was getting a bastard feed between my relays, and so I've had to slightly change my design slightly, but without too much bother. So there's my instant insulators. Going back to wiring, when it comes around to signalling, I'm going to be using this. This is a 10 core like a computer ribbon cable. I think they're about 0.3 or something like that, multi-strand flexible wire. So I'm going to be using this for all my colour light neon signals, which I'm going to be making myself. This is really cheap if you buy it in like 20 metre lengths, 25 metre lengths. It's just really cheap, and what a great way to supply, you know, micro voltages to neons around the neons. Here, listen to me. LEDs signals around the thing. So that's my rainbow cable, which I'm going to be using at some point, but I want the trains running first. And to distribute it, I've on the back of this control system I've got a D cable, one of these, and on the end of it I've got this. Okay, a circuit board already part wired. I'll turn it over so you can see the name. So there we are, you can see it's partially wired to the D plug, and this is the name. myelectronicstech.com, and I think the same company as SheffieldTVRepairs.com. So if you want this circuit board, which is fantastic, it really is, for this application, that's what I'm using. More to follow. And this is my first attempt at a semaphore signal, 3 aspect. The wires are really fine, taken from a SCART cable, TV SCART cable. Barry Jenkins gave me that bit of information. I thought, yes, he's damn right. So that's my LED 3 aspect signal. The cameras are not really picking it up, but there are 3 LEDs in there with their little covers, and these won't be on the track for quite a while until I get the trains running. So that's my signals. I have tried them, they're really bright. I might have to put a bigger resistor in. I've only got a 1k resistor, and I might have to get a bigger resistor. So all trial and error. This is on the other side of the layout. These are the 2 rail bus wires. You can clearly they're marked 1 and 2. So there'll be another 2 following. Her cable's coming. That'll be 3 and 4. So There's 1 and 2. This is the junction, and underneath the board I didn't realise there's a COVID cross member, not just a 2x1 but a massive piece of scrap wood under here, and that really upset me with the point motor. So these are the seep point motors. Let's see if I can get a better thing. Yeah, there's the seep Gauge Master seat points, I think they are, or they've been taken in by Gauge Master. So I've had to make up yeah, side mounting plates for them with a little copper wire soldered to them. So we'll see how they go, but they will be underneath the I think there might be a bit of a heel going on here, so you won't see these will be hidden, but that was just a way of getting around the problem of having a massive cross member underneath where the point motors should go, because I do prefer the old Pico underneath point motors, because I find they're very reliable, and these are the seeps. I've only got I think 6 seeps on here, no, yeah, 6 or 7 seep motors. They're okay. These are the unswitched ones. We'll see how we get on with them. They seem to work okay. And behind here is my distribution board. I've had to put a piece of paper over it because it is a trade secret, and yeah, if this gets out to the enemy, I'll have to track them down and kill them. But that's how. It is Christmas Day, so somebody, a really nice person I know, well, it's part of my family actually, sent me a pack of old crafty hen. They are gorgeous, so I'm just going to have one of those, and I want to just send out some special thanks to a few people. I'll just get my list, hang on. I'm sorry to say, but 2020 has been a real bugger of a year for me. I won't go into it, but I want to put out some special thanks now for this Christmas edition. Blue, Ian the Meat, Mattress, yeah, you're a lovely guy, you are. Mickey Alien, Hackers, Fartin M, Monjum Mick, Joss and Jimbo, and all my lovely neighbours around me. I've got some lovely neighbours. And the other big thanks I want to put out to all my new friends on YouTube. It's amazing the community that I've joined. I've only been going about 2.5 months, but there's some great people out there without putting out a long list. So hi to everybody on YouTube. Thanks for your comments and interactions. It's been lovely. So I'm just going to wish everybody all the best for 2021. It sounds like a space film when you're in your 60s. And yeah, so have a good year, have a good party, and all the best for the new year, people. Love you all, take care. That's Alan in the Loft calling it a night now. Good night, bye.